We're here for a very special Food City Friday, and I tell you what, they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I think the way through your sweetheart's heart is through their stomach. So, and you're going to show us some great recipes today to kind of get us in the mood for Valentine's Day.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've got some pretty romantic items today. From our heart-shaped ribeyes to a blackberry
and people
sauce.
think we're playing, but that is actually a heart-shaped ribeye.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we're going to go ahead and get the steak started. It's going to take some time to
Well, let's
cook.
get it in a pan and get it going.
So we've got a kind of a medium-high heat going on here.
Okay.
And he's got some olive oil. He's already got it hot. And we're using a real easy seasoning you can buy at Food City. It's just a steak grilling seasoning. It's got a lot of great flavors in it, from a dried pepper to dried onions to garlic to pepper to salt. It is absolutely super to use when it comes to having something easy to cook with. So we're just going to season it up. We got a pretty good heat going on here. We're going to get a little sear.
Okay.
Now, I've got a sauce, and we're going to do a blackberry bourbon sauce. So this is a real nice pairing with the steak. It's going to be kind of a, I guess, a romantic pairing. Get strawberries and blackberries, and all that's great for Valentine's Day.
And anytime you can throw a little bourbon in there.
Oh my gosh! And the sauce is pretty easy.
Yeah.
I made a sauce like this. It's way more complicated, but I found some pretty easy ingredients to make it easier. And the first thing I've got is I've got a little bit of olive oil, and I've got about medium-high heat, and I've got shallots, which, you know, shallots is kind of the child of an onion and a garlic. It's kind of a weird looking.
Very aromatic.
Very aromatic. It's got both those flavors. It's got it sears up really nice and caramelizes well. Now once we get that going, which we're in pretty good shape right now, we're starting to see some browning. It's getting a little translucent, releasing the moisture. We want
it smells incredible.
Smells great.
Yes.
We're going to drop in a little brown sugar and ginger.
All right.
And we're going to kind of chop that up. Let that start melting a little bit. And then when that starts to get a little syrupy, we're going to put in the rest of our ingredients, which will be a Simply Fruit blackberry. It's something we sell. And instead of getting fresh blackberries and cooking them down and then straining them and doing all that work.
Getting the seeds out, that's done for you.
Done for you. So we're going to have to put a little bit of that in there. Let's go ahead and put our soy, now that we've got a little bit of a melting going on with our
The brown sugar and soy so far. And the shallots.
Juice.
Oh, pineapple juice. That'll give it some acidity.
This is kind of, I guess, an Asian take on it with all the different, I guess, Asian seasonings. You got soy sauce, you got a little ginger, and we're going to put about half this jar.
Okay.
It's a 10-ounce jar. It's 5 to 6 ounces is what we're looking for.
Right.
And that's it.
Very simple.
Very simple. We're going to let it cook down. This is going to cook for about 10 minutes. So it's going to cook kind of while we're doing other things on the air. And, you know, when this comes out, right before it comes out, I'm going to put a couple of fresh blackberries in there.
Oh.
That's going to really enhance that garnish when you pour it over the steak, when it's nice and done. It's just going to be absolutely
give it some
beautiful.
body to it. Yes.
Yeah, and, you know, we've got some really cool items we're going to do today. You know, here in a little bit, we'll start plating a little bit. We're going to do heart-shaped caprese salad. And that's going to be absolutely fabulous. Now, what Doug's going to do with the steak is it's going to cook about 3 or 4 minutes on medium-high heat. After it cooks and gets nice and brown, he's going to flip it, let it cook for about another minute, and then put some butter in there.
All right. Well, we're going to come back in just a little bit, okay? We're going to finish this. We're going to watch this go for the rest of the segments, and we're going to get these other 2 dishes because I want folks to see these other 2 dishes. It's going to be a lot of great eating here for Valentine's Day. And for this recipe, for all the recipes we're showing you today, the best place to head is foodcity.com.